Welcome to the channel. So good afternoon. So right now, let me turn it to myself. It is October 29th, you guys. Sorry, I've been moving and grooving all through the week. Actually, I haven't recorded anything since last week. I've just been busy, you guys. So, and with that being said, got some, today's a good day. I'm on my second rent right now. So I share all the numbers at the end of the video. And also some very, very unfortunate news I share with you guys towards the end of the video, so just stay tuned. Right now, as you can see, I'm stacked from the beginning to the end, to the front to the back, you guys. So I'm stacked up, as you can see, all appliances here. I think the next one I'm delivering like
in a quarter mile at the traffic.
I'm delivering like 3 dishwashers, no, 3 washing machines, and all types of stuff. So just stay tuned, you guys, and I try to document the remaining of my jobs here. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, all right, you guys, I'm here. I don't know what happened. I thought I was recording. So right now I'm here to deliver a dryer. So I'm gonna try my best. I don't know what you guys can see back there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and unload this real quick, and I'll be right back. And I'll move some things around here. So, jeez. Oh, I see. We got 1, 2, 3. All 3 of these going to one place. So can't do nothing with that. The dishwasher over there is the last stop. I got some boxes here, so can't really arrange anything. All right. Not sure if you guys seen anything, but on the move here. A couple more to go. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, you guys, I'm here at my next stop. I got 3 appliances to unload over here, so I think I'm just gonna take this through the back of the van. So, and my technique that I use, I just simply just slide it right off, you guys. I mean, yes, there's times that I have to load and obviously unload my own stuff. So, you know, that's part of the task, you guys, part of the job. You got to unload yourself. But anyway, I'm going to leave the camera rolling, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes here. Let me go ahead and knock this out. Alright, a little bit different. I'm only doing this as a favor to them, but they want me to drop in front of the units. Usually they would do that themselves, so you guys get to see what I do. I'm very analytical, guys. Like, you can point me, that's fine, but I want to know it specifically. When I leave it there, because it's like in the open here. I don't like leaving nothing, you know, where people actually, you know, take stuff. But I see there's a driver. Okay, there's a maintenance guy here, so I'm gonna drop it off. I said here, and the other wash over there. So the only part that sucks about it, I gotta load, unload, pack up, get back, and unload again. So, hey, gotta do what you gotta do. All right, so wash and dry here, and I'll be right back, you guys. Jeez, that's good enough. All right. All right, here we go. And I assume one over here. Yep. All right. Same thing. I'm gonna slide it through the back, even though it's sitting on the side right here. So, trying to work smarter, not harder, you guys. You know, trying to be efficient here. So, boom, slide it off. Here we go. Fast. I was hoping to be done by 3, but that's not gonna happen. So. All right, that's it, you guys. So 3 units, man. It's not hard at all, you guys. You just got to be, you know, willing to do this type of work. Them dryers and washers, man, a little bit heavier. The ones that's really heavy is our Envoy Rangers. They're about 300 plus pounds. But I use a slide technique. Comes off real easy. But I think I'm going to go ahead and I may invest in a ramp, which I'll probably utilize more for like moving jobs or, you know, stuff like that. So, all right, you guys, I'll see you at the next stop in Sarasota. All right, you guys, here at the next stop. This one's pretty simple. I just got air filters. That's about it. So let me go ahead and All right, well, I'm gonna have to return this, you guys. So I'll tell you about this in a little bit, but let me go ahead and make some calls. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, last stop here. Unfortunately, the last one didn't work out because there was nobody there. So I'm gonna go ahead and unload this bad boy, and I'll be right back. So this is my last stop here in Sarasota. And I'll give you guys a tally of the day and some news, some breaking news I gotta give to you guys. All right, let me make sure. All right, you guys, so I'm still recording. I'm doing all this paperwork here. So I'm gonna try one more time and see if this company's open. If not, I'll be right back, you guys. I gotta make some phone calls. I really don't want to return this, even though I do get paid for returns now, so which is pretty cool. But I was trying to avoid the return. I really try to do 100% delivery. That's my goal. I take great pride in that. But it is what it is, you guys. So let me make some calls here, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, you guys. So check it out. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go back to the warehouse and to deliver this. Now, normally I would keep it overnight, and I get into that in a second here. So as you can see in the back, it's just air filters in a little small box. I could have left it by the office door, but my thing is that I don't want to leave anything unattended, because what happens is if the company calls back and say, hey Sam, what happened to the item? The customer said they didn't get it. Well, they told me to leave it by the door. That's not going to work without a signature, right? So I'd rather just take it back to the office, CYA, cover my ass, right? Cover your ass, and just make sure that whoever brings it tomorrow, they'll be open, right? So this is actually my second return of the day. I had a dishwasher early today. And to prove my point, the office was closed. I was not going to leave that dishwasher. I don't know how much it is, but I was not going to leave it and be accountable for that. So I decided to bring it back and redeliver, which they were open later on in the afternoon. But anyway, let's get right to the point here, you guys. So today, let's talk about numbers. So earlier today, I had a morning route. It was only 7 stops. And my afternoon route, again, was only another 6-7 stops. Let's say about 13-14 stops altogether. If you want to count the return, that's 15. Okay, so that's where I'm going right now. So I'm talking and driving at the same time here. So today was a good day. So it's actually one of my highest earning days this week, which is pretty good. $708 altogether for 14 stops, 15 to be exact, right? With the return. So, and not bad for Wednesday. Now, of course, you want to know what's the news, Sam. What's the grapevine, Sam? What's really going on, man? All right, so here's what's going on. All right, this is gonna be my last video that I'm gonna be recording. I'm just playing with you guys. That's not gonna be the last. But I did get some unfortunate news today. Today was gonna be my last delivery for the carrier that I'm working with. They're cutting off all carriers. What happens is, financially, all the business, it's just business. Am I mad about it? No. Kind of a little bit down about it because I've been doing this close to 3 years, you guys. Doing appliance and doing final mile delivery for loads for the last 2.5, 3 years. But there's a good news and bad news. The good news is that it's not a permanent thing. They definitely need me. They want me. They even talk to others, say, hey, but at the same time, business is business. I'm gonna give you guys, if you know about business, you know what I'm talking about here. So check it out. The route that I'm doing is a $3 million route. Excuse me, $3 million in total revenue for them, right? Throughout the year. That's how big that route is. That route that used to be $3 million is probably half that right now. Okay? There's times I go in. I have the biggest route, by the way. I'm giving you guys some behind the scene information that I won't even share. When I go, it used to be 15, 16, 17, 18 stops, right? Booming. Now, it's like half that. And what's happened is, the reason why it kind of dropped off, well, business. These customers, corporate customers, commercial customers, well, they don't have the influx of people moving in and out their facilities anymore. That's how they're making their money. They move in, they put new appliances. Now is that they have a low. I'm speaking about the commercial customers, these apartment complexes. They don't have a lot of people renting their apartments anymore like they used to. Yes, the government shutdown could be a part of that. It's a lot of things. People losing their jobs left and right. I mean, I'm talking about blue-collar jobs, white-collar jobs, corporate jobs. I mean, it's all over. I'm fortunate to own my own business where I could go and create my own income. And this is a great segue of what I'm about to get into right now. And I said this in many of my videos. Never put all your eggs in one basket, right? So for me, what I'm going to do is that even though they're going to use me when they need me, because there could be times they're going to need me to go to Naples and Fort Myers. I'm all for that. I'm grateful for that, because they could have said, you know what, we're getting rid of everything. But I'm not going to wait for them to call me, okay? I'm going to do moving jobs, junk removal jobs. I'm going to actually, do what I need to do that's necessary to make the income that I'm making today, right? Yes, I may not have those great $700, $800, $900, and $1,000 days that you guys been seeing consecutively, on my videos. I mean, I was boom, boom, boom. But at the same time, this is the business. This is part of business, you guys. Things slow down. You just got to replace it with another one, okay? So I like to be honest and transparent. This is what happens all over. I don't care if I was doing a route for a Home Depot. I don't care if I was doing a route for Staples or Tractor Trailer, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's happening all over the country. I was very, very fortunate to stay on, and actually I was one of the, out of all the drivers, I was one of the few, if not the only one, that stayed on. They got rid of all the carriers a long time ago, okay? All the carriers, all the drivers, I was the only one stayed on because of the work ethic, the not just that, but the great work I was doing for them. I helped them out in really, really tough times, and I was there for them, and they appreciate that. And they've been looking out for me, and they kept me on long as they could have, right? So today's not a sad day, a little bit disappointed, but I kind of figured that day would come. So I'm gonna just facilitate what I'm, and do something different, you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. Is this guy turning away? All right, so there it is, you guys. But right now, I've been averaging, $500, $600. Today was a $700 day. Now, will I be able to do that with my moving jobs and all my other opportunities, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, but I'm not going to start posting videos. You know, there's days I have, you know, $400 days. Rarely, I think I only have one video of that. But most of my, you know, routes been $500, $600, $700. So I'm not mad at all. Right now I'm at 130, close to making 140 right now in 9 months, 10 months coming up, right? Which is pretty good. So I'm on pace to make 160 if I just stay focused, okay, regardless of the situation. So, all right, so that's all I gotta say. I think I said enough. It's just that my mind is spinning right now. I got a lot of things on my mind, you know. That's how we, you know, Geminis are, man. We always thinking, we always moving and grooving, thinking of, you know, better ways to improve ourselves, you know. My mind never stops, man. That's probably why I never get any sleep. All right, so with that being said, you guys continue to subscribe, comment, and share my channel. I really appreciate it. Over 5,300 subscribers. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. So with that being said, I see you guys at the top. I see you at the bank. Salute. Peace.